Hi, I'm Chloe and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to compare these two items. It's Louis Vuitton mini pochette in monogram canvas and Damier Ebene canvas. They are the same model but has different canvas, different type of leather trimming, and different interior color. I want to share the pros and cons of each one, some points that you need to check before you buy a pre-loved one, and very quick mod shot. Let's get started. When it comes to the measurement, it's 14 centimeters in width, 9 centimeters in height, and 2 centimeters in depth. There's no difference at all in terms of the size. Number 1, the print of canvas is different, of course. It's in monogram and it's in Damier Ebene. Number 2, the type of leather trimming is different. The monogram one's got natural cowhide leather trimming, so-called Pochette leather. It's much softer than the treated leather, but it gets stained and patina easily, and it gets darker as time goes by because it gets oxidized. And Damier Ebene one's got treated leather trimming. I want to share the pros and cons of each material later on this video. And number 3, the color of interior textile lining is different. The monogram one's got brown, like so. There's the date code tab, which is natural cowhide leather as well. And the Damier Ebene's got beautiful red, like so. Also, the date code tab is treated leather. Number 4, the wear and tear is different. It can be the pros and cons as well. Let's see. The wear and tear on this canvas is less noticeable because it's got less print on it. You can see some on the corners like this, but it's not that noticeable because the color is brown anyway. There is no color difference, not that much. But you can see the age on the leather tab here because it's natural cowhide leather. It gets patina, stain, wear and tear, everything on it. It's so obvious. Damier Ebene canvas is the opposite. Wear and tear on this one is more noticeable because it's got more print on it. Once the print comes off, you can see the background color, which is black. So it's very obvious and noticeable. On the other hand, the leather trimming doesn't show the age because it's treated leather. It doesn't get any patina or stain, easy to use. But only one thing, the glazing on this one gets cracked easily. Look at this, can you see the crack on it? I feel the treated leather tab gets cracked more easily than the natural cowhide leather. In short, the wear and tear on the canvas itself is more obvious and noticeable on Damier Ebene canvas because it shows the background color, which is black. But the wear and tear of the leather part is much more noticeable on the leather of monogram canvas because it's natural cowhide leather. I want to show you one more time with flash on. You can have the closer look of the wear and tear difference on the canvas. The more I use it, the darker corners Damier Ebene one will get. If you're considering buying a pre-loved mini pochette, I want you to check these points out. Number 1, the corners. As I mentioned before, you can see the wear and tear quite obviously here. Number 2, the zipper. I got the brand new one in 2015 and it's been just 2 years, but mine's already got a little tarnished on the zipper and zipper puller. And you should check the textile part of the zipper as well because I've seen some tear on very old one. Number 3, the color of the D-rings. You can see the Monogram ones got lighter D-ring. They use 2 different type of hardware for this one. I mean, the chain part and the D-rings are different material, I guess. The chain part hasn't lost the color yet. As you can see, it's still very deep yellow. But when it comes to the D-rings, they've got lost the gold color pretty much. The more you use it, the lighter it gets. I've seen silver D-rings on a very old mini pochette. It's quite sad, but it's true. It's losing the color and it's gonna turn into silver eventually. So you need to check this out before you make the purchase. If the D-rings are silver or very light, it means they used it a lot. Number 4, the leather trimming. Because of the design of mini pochette, this part get twisted like so a lot because you use it in this way. It gets twisted like this a lot, so it gets cracked on this part, on the glazing, very easily. I've used glue to stick it. And I feel the treated leather such as Damier Ebene, Totem, Epi leather, they get cracked more easily than the natural cowhide leather one. I think the glazing on them are different. Especially the corner of the leather tab. This part and this part get separated very easily. You can see the edge on the Pochette one quite easily because it's quite obvious, but when it comes to the Damier Ebene one, it's sometimes hard to see. If done, check the glazing. Number 5, crack on the canvas. Especially this side, you need to check them out because this part kind of get pulled like this all the time. Mine don't have any and it doesn't happen that easily, but if you use it a lot, it's gonna get cracked eventually, so you need to check them out. I want to show you very quick mug shot because they are technically not bags. They are more like small leather goods, but you can use it as a mini handbag like this. So I want to show you what they look like on me. You can hold the chain as a mini bag, and the length is not long enough to be a comfortable shoulder bag. So I like using it on the crook of my arm like this. It's quite easy to wear, easy to use. And as a wristlet, they look like this on me. I love using it this way. It's easy to use, very handy, comfortable, easy to grab. I think the gold chain is much prettier than the leather strap. Thanks to the chain, it looks like an accessory, an ornament on me. Look at this. So it was my comparison review. I hope this video was helpful. If you need any further information, feel free to ask me on YouTube comment below. And thank you very much for watching my video.